Is working the job even worth it anymore? I think that's the title of the video. You know, we'll see it once I upload the video, right? But the title more so just pertains to the overall job market in general right now, right? And obviously, most people, if you clicking on this video, or if you just been working in general, you are probably up to date with how the job market is and how things are going right now. And if we all keeping it, $1.50, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible right now. It's probably the worst it's ever been as far as it goes for me, right? I'm only 20 years old, so I'm a part of Gen Z, right? But obviously, if you clicking on this video and you a little bit older, you probably have experiences to where, it was kind of in the same place, if not even worse, right? But like I said, if you clicking on this video, and especially if you just been on YouTube in general, I'm not the only one that's, touching on this topic. But you'll see videos and you'll see other people talking about just how terrible the job market is right now too, right? And that's the reason I even posed the question or even made the title the way it is, right? Because even if people, landing jobs and stuff like that, right? Even if you in a good job right now, I guess you could say, even if you do have a good job right now, it's like, how long does that last until inflation starts to rise and stuff? You know what I mean? Even right now in the present moment, you go around, you know what I mean? Gas is more, food is more, even fast food is more, bruh. I just went to Zaxby's the other day, just me and my brother. The dang price came up to $40 and stuff. You know what I mean? Groceries, food in general is going up. Everything is going up right now, right? So it's like, even if you are in a stable condition to where you are in a good job and, it's been able to help you out, in the past or just up until now, how much longer is that able to help you out until, you just not able to cover everything that you need to cover or want to cover, right? And it don't help when the wages is still the same, right? That's why you see if you've been keeping up to date with the world news or just news in general, people is going on strike. You know what I mean? The dock workers, I think, like the ship container workers and stuff, they went on strike. Amazon went on strike. You know what I mean? Because even with the wages that they feel is respectable, or the wages that's accounted, I guess, to the specific position in the company that you working in, you know what I mean? They think that that's a livable wage, that may be a good wage based upon the hours that you may work and the type of work that you do. But in reality, bro, $15, that's not nothing, bro. That's not helping nobody pay their bills comfortably. That's not helping nobody take care of their groceries, taking care of their car note, their phone bill, the electric bill, utilities in general, bro. Like, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, they think that that's an okay wage for us to be able to live life and to be able to take care of our expenses at a good level, but it's not, bruh. Like, even with Amazon workers, I'm pretty sure, delivery drivers make at least 19 to 20 an hour. Like, yeah, that sounds good on paper, but with the way, inflation has been hiking up everything, $20 an hour really not doing anything that much more to help somebody out, right? It's really not doing that much to give you that much more leverage, that much more power in order to take care of yourself, in order to not be able to stress while doing that, right? That's why you see people going on strike, because they know from firsthand experience that the work that they doing, the work that they putting in for this company, and what they getting paid to do for that work, you know what I mean? What they getting paid based upon that work, it's not equaling. It's not adding up. They know that they working hard as they can be, right? They putting in work every single day, you know what I mean? And they seeing that, the amount that they getting paid is not adding up to that, right? And people getting sick of it, bruh. Because people got to live at the end of the day. You know what I mean? People got kids. People got to take care of their grandparents, their parents. All those type of factors and things of that nature, right? They seeing that, that they should deserve more for the work that they putting in, right? So that's why I'm posing this question. That's why I named the title the way it is, right? Because even with a job, you know what I mean? Is it really helping us out to even, be able to take care of ourselves even better? I know it's multiple ways, especially in the new digitalized age of ways to make money legally, you know what I mean, without having to backstab anybody, without having to cross anybody over or do anybody dirty. I know there's multiple facets of ways to make money, and maybe I just need to, open up my mind and be willing to take the steps and had the courage to put myself into that, to be able to learn those skills, to be able to apply those skills to my life. That way I'm not relying on solely a 9 to 5 to be able to fund my life and to be able to take care of not only myself, but my family also, right? Because like I said before, people got families they trying to take care of too, right? Either just because they want to do it out of their own goodwill or because they family can't afford to take care of themselves. So somebody got to go out and be the breadwinner for the whole family, as a whole. You know what I mean? And with the wages that we getting, it's not helping barely enough to cover a person on their own, right? You know what I mean? You barely able to take care of yourself on your own, and then like I said, you may be a person in a situation to where you are the sole breadwinner for your family, right? So you got to not only take care of yourself, but you got to take care of your girl, your wife, you know what I mean, your children, your aunt, your uncle, just people in general that you got to take care of and uphold, right? Like I said, we barely making enough to be able to even take care of ourselves on our own, right? But, going to the other side, going to the other, I guess the route or opportunity with it, right? Let's say that, you decide to quit your job, right? You know what I mean? You tired of your job, you putting in hours and hours upon work every single day. You just feel like them wages is not equaling up to the work that you're doing, right? So you done with it. You want to bounce. You want to be out. But I know you've been seeing videos across YouTube and probably from firsthand experience yourself. I'm going to pop it up right here because I'm going through it right now myself, right? Even if you wanted to leave your job right now, you really can't even do that because ain't nobody hiring. That's the problem too. Nobody is hiring right now. If they are, please let me know so I can get a new job, man. You know what I mean? Because, I got to figure out how to take care of myself too. I'm not trying to be selfish, you know what I mean? I gladly, willingly will be able to help out my family, as much as I can be. But with the money I'm getting, bro, it's really tight. It's limited, right? Let's say you in that position, right? You trying to leave, but nobody's hiring right now, right? And nobody has gotten back to me yet, right? The only time people have gotten back to me was just an email to deny me, bruh. Just an email just to deny me. So it's like, what's really going on? You know what I mean? People stuck at a dead end job, a bummy job, but it ain't like they can just up and leave because nobody is hiring. Why is nobody hiring? I don't know. Because maybe because they got everybody they need. They don't really need anybody else right now. You know what I mean? They see the applications coming in. They see them raking in, on a daily basis. But they probably already have enough people as needed to be able to run the business and to keep the business upheld on a daily, on a daily basis in a functional way, right? So maybe that's why, maybe, job opportunities is just not that open right now, just because, like I said, it's filled up, um maybe they just trying to find the best candidate that they possibly can, which is not wrong from a business standpoint. Maybe they looking for people with more experience, and that's another thing too, right? You trying to get out of the field. Let's say you trying to get out of the field that you working in now to go into a new field, right? But you may not have that experience yet to, be able to be skillful at that job, at that new field of work that you're trying to get into, right? So you scrolling and you look specifically for entry level jobs, right? You go and you look for entry level jobs, but when you click on the job application that says entry level job, they want you to have some type of experience for the entry level job. Right? They want you to have experience for a job that specifically listed is entry level. How do that make sense? Make it make sense. The math ain't mathing. All that, bruh. It's not making sense, man. People is trying to eat out here. People is trying to take care of their family. People is trying to take care of their kids, man. And that's another thing too, right? Because, even if you may have the experience, they want you to have at least, 2+, 3+ years of experience in that specific field. You know what I mean? So what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Just keep applying. Hopefully one day somebody, pick up my application and hire me. But it's like, even then, if I do get hired, how much better off am I going to be in the long run, right? Because the way it's going now, bro, I only see things going up. I only see prices. I only see inflation going up, in my opinion, right? Obviously, if I did enough research and data, then I would see. But just from my personal point of view, it's looking like things gonna keep going up, bruh. So even if I do land a new job, even if I do land, a better field of a job, how much better is that really gonna have me off in the future? Everybody wants you to have experience too, bruh. And how am I supposed to get into that job if I don't have any experience? Can I at least try to get the job? Like, you don't have to hire me fully, but can I at least come on for a temporary position? That way I can build up some experience. That way I have acquired experience to have experience to know the experience of the job. You know what I mean? Like, can I at least learn? Can I get a mentorship or something like that? Apprenticeship? You know what I mean? Something like that. That way I can actually have the experience to have experience in that experience job. You know what I mean? I'm being kind of, goofy, but it's really a serious topic, and it's really a serious situation. For people that's trying to do it the honest way too, man. You know what I mean? Because it's frustrating too when you see people that's out here scamming from people, robbing people, exploiting people, and they just balling. They just living the most glorious life. They living like Larry, man. They living like Larry, and they just having the most, flamboyant, just magnificent life ever. And you sitting up here putting in work on a daily basis, trying to take the honest and good route, and you struggling. Now, if you doing those things, you know what I mean? If you exploiting people, if you robbing people or whatever, that's what you got to do. I'm not here to judge nobody. Only God is able to judge us and judge us accordingly, right? I'm just saying from, different point of views, especially when somebody been grinding for years. They may have been grinding for years at something, and they just see somebody come out of the blue and they out here exploiting people, and they stepped on people's backs. They didn't backstab people. You know what I mean? Just having the time of their life. Meanwhile, this person back here, you know what I mean? They've been grinding for years and they still barely cracking the surface, still barely, making a way, making a name for themselves, making a living for themselves and stuff, right? So it's just like, that's just my thoughts, man. That's just my thoughts on the situation. That's what I think. Like I said, I guess there is ways that we could go about trying to make more money legally, like I said, in this digitized age, whether that be through crypto, investing in stocks, you know what I mean, e-commerce, all those type of high income skills and facets that we could use to try to at least make a couple more dollars on the side. Because obviously, if you just starting out, I don't think you're going to be an instant success right off the bat. But at least you able to have a couple extra dollars in your pocket versus you just relying fully on your income from the 9 to 5 to be able to support your whole life. That's the thing too, bro. Like, the 9 to 5's not really helping cover people's whole lives either. But like I said, if you just up and quit, what else do you really got to go off of? Because I feel like to even make money, you got to have some type of money. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, it's ways to make money without having money. You know what I mean? You could just utilize what you may have around in your environment, or just trying to sell something to somebody, right? So it's not completely, that option or that route isn't completely devoided. But I feel like if you want to be able to actually make some decent money, with no money, I don't think that's possible. I think you got to have some type of money in order to make money. You know what I mean? Just have it, accumulate over time. So that's my thoughts. That's what I wanted to come on here and talk about. I tried not to make this video too long either, but to be honest, I could probably keep going on for like another 15-25 minutes. But I'm just gonna wrap it up here, that way it doesn't end up too long. If y'all want a part 2, let me know. If this video resonated with you, let me know. And with that being said, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.